Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Monday, 15th day of August, which is the 11th day of Av. Here we go. Hope you had a very meaningful fast, and now it is time for us to give you some halachas that are related to us as we drift away from Tisha B'Av, and hopefully next year we'll be in Yerushalayim, and it'll be a whole different kind of Tisha B'Av. Well, one of the things I wanted to tell you today is that some of the sadness of not having our Beis Hamikdash sticks with us all year round. So we're not fasting now, but there are these kinds of laws that stay with us all year round. For example, let's say a lady owns 100 pieces of jewelry, and she's going to a very important event like the first wedding of one of her children, and she wants to put on all 100 pieces of jewelry. That would be pretty crazy, wouldn't it? But the halacha is that you're not supposed to ever put on all of your jewelry at one time. That's one of the ways that we say to ourselves, hey, there's not a temple, and you can't just fully adorn yourself when there's no temple. If you're ever laughing and you're having just a fantastic time, and you could have 100 units of laughter in your laughiest moment, well, you're never supposed to get to like 100 and going totally crazy in laughter for the same reason. We don't have our temple, things are not right, and therefore things are just not the way they should be, and we do things like that. If you're building a new home, it is a custom to leave an area near the front door of the house unfinished forever as a zecher lechurban, to remind us that there is no Beis Hamikdash. The most famous one is that a glass is broken at the chuppah of a brand new chassan and kala, and that's to remind us that things are not right. Im lo ala es Yerushalayim al rosh simchasi. If I don't put Yerushalayim on the top of all my simcha, then what am I really worth? So therefore, we will break a glass at the simcha. By the way, this leads to a mistaken custom where people hear a broken glass at any old time and they all scream out Mazel Tov. That's just kind of, they hear a broken glass at a wedding, and that's when they finally say, now we can say Mazel Tov. So broken glasses have come in to make people think or feel like saying Mazel Tov, but I don't think that's really a halacha at all. When a chassan walks down to walking down to the aisle of his own wedding, they put ashes on the top of his head, just a little bit, to remind him again that we are without our Beis Hamikdash, and things are not 100% the way they should be, and therefore we're still in that way remembering the Churban. So, the rabbis really were going to have us have never music ever until the Beis Hamikdash was rebuilt, but they realized that that would be too much for people to handle, so they didn't do that. But that's how serious it is. And the rabbis said we won't quite do that one, but we will always have reminders like this that go with us throughout the year, just to remind us that things are not quite right. We don't have our temple as it should be. May it be speedily rebuilt in our days. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.